Hello everyone, my name is DK Chopang and I'm back again with another Warcraft video. This time I'm going to be reacting to the Jailer intro and death cinematic. So if you haven't seen these, I would recommend watching them first. And if you want to see them when you actually get the kill, you don't want to be spoiled, then obviously don't watch this video or the cinematic or any other video react to it if you want to avoid spoilers. But trust me, there's not that much to avoid here. So before we get into it, I just want to I have no idea what it's such a confusing thing, and I don't know, you'll see as the video goes on here. But yeah, so let's enough talk, let's get into it.
Can your mortal minds fathom how long I have waited? Every event set in motion, every pawn put into play.
This is stupid, okay? This is such a stupid thing. Every action, every pawn put into play. Like, dude, they literally added this guy and then retconned him into everything. Like, there was no foreshadowing. This guy had no lore before. This guy is literally just a brand new villain that they literally just retconned to be the cause of literally everything, and it sucks. Also, not to mention, I have not done this fight yet, the Jailer fight yet. But God, why is the arena full of floor, of just holes in the floor? There's just holes everywhere. Like, that looks awful to play, but, that's game stuff. This is a lore video.
To claim the power.
More stuff with Ice Crown because, of course, everything is Ice Crown. And then, like...
Of Azeroth. Wounded. Vulnerable. Yet teeming with potential. Potential that I will use to eradicate this flawed reality. Death claim.
So, just like, what was that? Like, what is this thing? Like, I think this is... I forgot exactly. I feel like there was something that took place under Ice Crown, like Soul Forges or something. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's that. But it's on an Azerite, like, ley line? Like, what is this? And it's just... So, like, Ice Crown Citadel is an Azerite beacon. Why? Why? Like, since when? Two, why? Like, what is the point? Like, was Ice Crown Citadel built knowing that this was gonna be here? Also, that's Torghast. It's shooting it. Here's the thing I don't get. This Azerite beam, alright, fine. Ice Crown Citadel is an Azerite beacon of some sort, whatever, okay? This Azerite beam is going into Torghast. Okay, this is Torghast. This is in the Maw. But somehow ends up in Zareth Mortis in the Sepulchre of the First Ones. How is it here? Like, so it's like, what is this? Like, I have no idea how this is in this room.
Bear witness, mortals, to eternity's end.
So that's the end of the cinematic, right? And I just want to say, I do find it kind of a shame because I think this set of armor, I think in the weapon, I think is actually really cool. Like, I actually really like the armor, but I really do not like the Jailer. The Jailer is such an awful villain, but still, once again, so it's like, I guess you can see this orb here, and the Azerite beam is coming out of that, and is shooting into somewhere. Like, is it powering the room? Like, I don't understand what the point of the Azerite beam is other than look cool. So, and it's like, how does it even end up here? Like, this shoots right into Torghast, okay, in the Maw. Let me see if I can get the shot again. Here. That's Torghast. That is not Zareth Mortis. That's nowhere close to Zareth Mortis. It's in the Maw. So how is it? How does this Azurite beam being channeled into Torghast, the top of Torghast, get it into Zareth, into the Sepulchre? Like, how does it even get there? So it's like, that is something I do not get at all. And it's like, I just don't understand why it's, what the point of it even is. Like, you can see the room goes all kind of Azurite-y, but it's like, why? Like, what is the point of this? Like, is this really what the jailer's big plan was? Shoot an Azurite beam into the Sepulchre? Why? How does this, like, how does the jailer having, like, okay, the jailer has access to Azurite now, I guess, is what, like, the whole thing is. Like I said, I have not done the fight yet, so maybe there's a bunch of Azurite stuff that happens. But it's just like, okay, there's one Azurite beam in the Sepulchre now? Like, I don't get what this achieves. It's like, sure, it's Azurite is powerful, but it's like, it's just shot into the Sepulchre. Like, it's just, it's like, I don't get it. So I don't even get the point of the Azurite beam, honestly. I don't know why Ice Crown is under an Azurite, like, ley line. I guess that's just a thing now. Also, how many of these are there? Like, just this, like, Soulforge thing. Like, how many of these exist? Like, are these just everywhere? Like, where were these? Like, obviously this is connected to some source of Azurite. How this thing works, I have no idea. Like, so why does it activate now? Is my thing. Why is this suddenly activating now? Like, why didn't this, like, what activates this? Like, what is the criteria for this to activate? Like, could it just have randomly gone off when we're sitting there fighting Marrowgar and then a beam of Azurite just shoots out? Like, is that, like, how does this work? How does this work, and why is this just all of a sudden turn on? Like, did the jailer turn, how did the jailer turn this on? There's literally no one here. No one is here to turn this thing on, and it just turns on by itself. It's like, was it programmed to, like, was there a timer set to this exactly? Was the jailer so, like, dude, this is some intense, like, ADD chess right here, dude. The jailer was so smart when he made this. Because he built Ice Crown. Everything, all the scourge is him now. But so the jailer makes this, right, and he sets a timer because he knew right now. Like, he even got the dramatic timing down. Like, he accounted for his monologue and everything, and dude, it was just perfect timing from the jailer. Like, he had this how does this turn on? Why is this turned on, and why is it, like, I don't even get why this is even activated right now. Like, why? And how many of these are there? Are there just a bunch of these just randomly all over Azeroth? Like, you're telling me, like, what? Some dwarves could just start digging a quarry out, and then all of a sudden they run into this thing, and they shoot an Azurite beam into nothing, into, like, space. And it's like, what? Like, I don't even get what this, like, why this is here, why this is even on right now, how it got turned on, how many of these are there? Like, this is huge. Like, this is under just Ice Crown. This is just under Ice Crown. Also, not to mention, you're telling me this huge tower is on a thin, like, look at this one. Huge tower on maybe like a foot, like maybe like a yard thick of ground. It's like, what? Hello, dude? Nah, no. Like, this is just, I don't get it. Okay, I don't get it, but whatever. This makes, like, this whole sequence, like, sure, it looks cool, but it makes no sense at all. Like, this makes zero sense. Flawed reality, yeah. Yeah. Death claims the soul of your world, yeah.
Bear witness, mortals, to eternity's end.
So that's the intro cinematic. So that is what the status cinematic plays before you start the jailer fight. So now I want to get into like big spoiler warnings. I'm gonna go into the jailer kill cinematic, the cinematic that plays when you actually get the kill on the jailer. The following cinematic will play. So I want to go a little in depth into that one. So that's another spoiler warning. But yeah, so just overall, just comments on this in the intro cinematic. One, I think it's better than the ending cinematic, which is saying something. Two, it makes no sense at all. Like, so many questions are just raised by the cinematic that have no answers. It's just, I feel like it's all, like, rule of cool. Like, it's just made to look cool, which, I mean, it looks cool, but it makes no sense. And it's like, it would be really nice if something was explained in depth and thoroughly this expansion, but nothing is. So, all right, let's get into the next cinematic.
This must not be.
You have betrayed your duty as arbiter and shall be bound forevermore. Your madness has threatened the cycle of life and death entire.
You could have sought another way, brother. Imagine what we could have accomplished together.
Why, Zovar? What drove you to this end? You preserve that which is doomed. A cosmos divided will not survive. What is to come?
Okay, so that's the kill cinematic. This is awful. Like, this is just a disgrace. Like, this is so bad. Like, this is like on par with N'Zoth, and N'Zoth was awful. This literally, this is bad. Okay, like, this is bad. Like, I'm just like, I don't even know what to say. This is just really bad. It's like you literally have the jailer sitting here, like, I guess a flashback, and he's just getting bullied by everyone else. In this.
Cosmos, that which is doomed. A cosmos divided will not survive.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, a cosmos divided. So he's a good guy? Another, like, are you kidding me? It's another, misunderstood good guy. Dude, it's like, I think every single villain in WoW is a misunderstood good guy. Like, this is, like, it is ridiculous. Like, it's a bad Arthas. Like, this is literally a bad Arthas story. Like, this is Arthas. The jailer is literally, like, the jailer is like Walmart Arthas, dude. Like, Wish.com Arthas, bro. Like, this is so bad. Like, you don't have, so the jailer, you don't develop the character at all. Like, I think I saw something, right? The jailer says, like, less than 500 words. The entire expansion, which for your main antagonist is really bad. I mean, half of the words is just mortals, eternity, bear witness, and death. And it's like, dude, oh my god, this guy has more edges than a dodecahedron, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I really don't know what to say. Like, because there is nothing to say. This is a whole nothing burger. There is no substance to the cinematic at all. And for an ending cinematic, that's really bad. Especially if it's your main guy dying. It's just like, what is to come? what is it? Like, what even is left? You have the jailer, who is supposed to be literally the biggest bad. Like, Sargeras was supposed... I think Sargeras... We should not have won against Sargeras and Legion. Sargeras is not dead, but he's jailed. I think Sargeras should have gotten away, because I think Sargeras should be the ultimate pinnacle of WoW's big bad. And, like, because what is to come? What is there left to come? Everything is dead. Everyone is dead or imprisoned for, like, life and not getting out anytime soon. So it's like, I don't know what there is. I've seen a lot of speculation that it's Void Lords, and it's like, how is it Void Lords? It literally is impossible for it to be Void Lords. And it's like, there is literally nothing left. The jailer was the big bad. Like, he was behind everything. He was behind the Burning Legion, the Scourge, like, literally pretty much everything related to the Burning Legion, or that stems from the Burning Legion, is the jailer's doing. Like, literally the only thing that the jailer does not have, like, the only thing the jailer, like, bad guy wise, like, the only thing the jailer has not, like, been in touch with, or, like, a major cause of, is Old God stuff. And it's like, because all the Old God stuff is Void Lords. But it's like, it's just, there is literally no big bad left. You cannot fight a Void Lord, because a Void Lord lives, like, outside of like, there is no such thing as fighting, losing. Like, a Void Lord does not live, a Void Lord does not die. A Void Lord is outside of the cycle. Like, it's literally, Void Lords are outside of everything. There is no such, like, maybe, like, they can have, like, avatars or manifestations of themselves, but you cannot, a Void Lord cannot enter the universe. Like, that is not possible. Unless, of course, they retcon that, which I wouldn't put it past the current writing team right now. But it's so just, like, they couldn't even go, like, they couldn't even commit. Like, they couldn't even commit. Like, they literally had built the jailer up as evil, evil, evil. And then at the end, they chicken out. Like, and he was just misunderstood good guy again. And it's like, you can't even commit to one guy being evil for one expansion. And it's ridiculous. Like, it's just, it's not good. Like, this is, like, N'Zoth was bad. But, like, I would put this... It's tough, you know? I don't know which one's worse, N'Zoth or the jailer. Like, they're both in F tier, but, like, it's like... Like, I don't know what... It's like, would you want to have your arm broken? Like, it's like, would you want to have your left arm broken or your right arm broken? They both suck. So it just comes down to which arm do you like better. And it's like, because they're both awful. It's really bad. Like, I don't even know which one's worse. Like, I say they're on par. And I genuinely think this whole expansion would have been better if Denathrius was the big bad guy. Like, I think Denathrius is infinitely better than the jailer. Like, I would have much rather had Denathrius been the big bad and, like, that was it. Like, I would have much rather had that. Because Denathrius is good. Denathrius is a good character. Like, I think Denathrius proves to me that the writing team can still write a good character if they want to. But they just don't for some... Like, I don't understand. Because Denathrius is great. Like, Denathrius is charismatic. He's cool. He's threatening. Like, Denathrius is a good villain. So it's like, the writing team can't... They can write good characters. They can write good villains. They can write good stories. But they don't. And I don't know why they don't. And it's like, because I cannot tell if it's like just utter incompetence and Denathrius was just a lucky, like, one in a million chance, or if it's just they're making bad characters on purpose, and it's like, I don't know. It's bad. It's just really bad, and this whole thing, like, this Shadowlands is closing now. There's no more Shadowlands atop Icecrown, which, oh my god, thank god, Icecrown is back to normal. Like, Icecrown Citadel can finally be returned to, like, no more Shadowlands taint. It's just Icecrown Citadel and its army of undead awesomeness, dude. Like, clouds didn't even part, dude. Icecrown Citadel still will be frozen over. Like, poor Icecrown, dude. Literally never get to see the sun at all. But yeah, that's the cinematic. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. And it's like, I just really am surprised. They just couldn't commit. They just couldn't commit to the jailer being an actual bad guy, and it's ridiculous. 20 years of story since Warcraft 3 has led to this cinematic. What a disgrace. Alright, so that was the video. Hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, I'm just sort of speechless. Just sort of, you know, with concluding thoughts here. Why? It's just, this whole expansion is bad. And if they are going into Void Lords, which it seems like they're going to do, why? And it's like, I don't understand what the jailer thinks to achieve by reforging the cycle of death if he's trying to stop Void Lords, because it won't affect them at all. Like, it literally will not affect them at all. Like, if a Void Lord comes, you could control every single being in the universe, and you would lose to a Void Lord still. And it's just, like, when a Void Lord enters the universe somehow, it's over. Like, it's done. Like, that is the end. Like, that is the end of everything. A Void Lord enters the universe, and everything is gone. Nothing, they don't die, they are just gone. Obliterated, completely erased. And it's like, and if they are going into Void Lords, why even do Shadowlands in the first place? Like, you have Nyalotha at the end of BFA. So if you're going to jump into Void Lords, just jump into Void Lords. Why are we on this whole side thing with going into the Shadowlands? It's like, why? Like, I don't even understand, like, why we've even gone into the Shadowlands. Because, like, you don't, it's, if it's just going to Void Lords, like, just go. You literally, 8.3 was the last old god being defeated. So then, if you're really gonna do Void Lords, then bring in the Void Lords. And it's like, and you have this, and if it's not Void Lords or some other really crazy out there cosmic force, and they're just gonna reel it back to Azeroth on, like, the Dragon Isles, which is, I guess, this, you know, rumored theory, which is Dragon Isles, which is probably likely, but that's, you know, the rumor thing. It's like we're just gonna, like, ignore the jailer's ominous, the cosmos is doomed. Like, it's like the jailer is an idiot. Like, what, he wanted to unite the cosmos? Then just say, hey guys, let's unite the cosmos. Like, what, you're telling me, like, what, the Arbiter's gonna sit there and go like, Zoval, come on, uniting and making peace? You are dumb, dude. Why would we unite? That makes no sense. It's like, if they say that, explain. Like, just explain yourself. You are the Arbiter. You literally control what happens. So just tell everyone, hey guys, we need to unite right now or we're screwed. Like, you're telling me, like, they'd go, dude, you're dumb. Like, why would we do that? That's a dumb idea. Why would we do that? Like, hello? It's like, just say what you're gonna do. Like, just tell them. Like, you're telling me they're against peace? Like, I highly doubt they are against peace. Like, I don't know. It's so ridiculous. And I genuinely think Hogger is a more developed character than the jailer. Like random, like, zone end of quest chain mobs are more developed than the jailer. Hogger, unironically, I think has more character development than the jailer. That is not a joke. I think he does. I'd have to go look again, but I'm pretty sure in that, like, small quest chain, Hogger gets more development than the jailer. And it's ridiculous. It's just so bad. So, I mean, like I said, 20 years of story has led up to this moment. Like, at least according to the writing team. Since Warcraft 3, everything has led up to that cinematic, that ending cinematic. Where what happened in that ending cinematic that had 20 years of lore behind it? Guys, I wasn't the bad guy. There's an even bigger bad guy coming for us. There. It's like, really? Like, you retcon this guy into everything. They go, oh yeah, guys, this was all planned for 20 years. And that's the payoff you come up with? It's not even a payoff. It's just another cliffhanger. It's just being drip-fed more lore in tidbits every, like, month. Every few months. And it's just... God, man. I can't wait to learn about what the jailer's actual influences was and his actual character development in the book they're going to release. Ridiculous. What a disappointment. And, man, it's really just ruins a lot of the Warcraft lore. We'll just say that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know I sure didn't enjoy this cinematic. But, yeah. The writing team needs to be replaced. Or heavily overhauled. But, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great day. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time.